Hi there guys, this is the Average Joe, and in my last video I made a review of this Wilkinson Sword Xtreme3 disposable razor. Um, as usually, um, I was a little bit disappointed. I mean, there is the fact that this strip here, this aloe vera strip, leaves a sticky residue on my face whenever I shave with a soap or with lathered cream. So I wanted to give this type of razors another try. I want to try it now with a can of foam. I've bought this can of foam from my general big box store, whatever, however you want to call it, and I'm going to try this razor again with a canned foam. So if you're curious, I know I'm curious to see how this strip will perform on my face with a canned foam and not a lathered cream or soap. So I'm going to, let's say, lather up, apply the cream on my face. I've never used this. This is brand new. So I don't know how this is going to go. Also, you can see I've bought this can to be 75 milliliters in order for me to take it in the airplane without any kind of problems whenever I travel. So guys, that being said, I'm going to start my first pass now and see how this goes. Well guys, this was my first pass with the Wilkinson Sword Xtreme3 disposable razor used with a can of canned shaving foam. Well, one thing I've noticed is that this time the razor, the green strip on the razor didn't leave any kind of residue on my face. There's no more slicky residue, there wasn't any kind of stickiness to the face, and it really didn't create that residue that kept on, I don't know, look like strands. So I believe this strip is optimized for canned foam. One other thing which is quite bad that I have discovered, well, this is not a brand new razor. This is exactly the razor I have used in the previous video with it. So it is its second shave. Well, guys, I believe 2 shaves, it's all this razor can do, at least for me. It seems to be grabbing the hairs, and it definitely doesn't cut as good as it did the first time. So unfortunately, after this shave, it will end up in the garbage. That means it will end up in the landfill. and it's quite a volume of plastic. If you can only use it twice, that's quite disappointing. But that being said, I'm going to have my second pass now. I have to finish up. I still have some hairs on my face. This is not acceptable for me right now, and I really need to do a second pass. So I'm going to do it now. Well guys, this was my second pass with the Wilkinson Sword Xtreme3 disposable and the canned foam. And the residue problem, it doesn't happen with the canned foam. Also, it doesn't leave that residue like strands on my face, and it actually behaves way lot better regarding this strip on my face when I use a can of foam. That being said, this razor doesn't cut nearly as good as it did the first time. Right now it feels like it's dragging on my face and it felt a little bit scratchy. I don't know if that's a general problem with that, if everybody has this problem or if it's just me. I hope it's just me because I want you to have a better experience than I do. But, well, that's how it is. So this is going to probably end up in the landfill. Unfortunately, because, it's a total waste of materials, of plastic and of resources. If you have any idea why this green strip leaves that residue when I use a soap or a tube of cream, which I have to lather, and it doesn't happen when I use a can of foam, please leave a comment below and tell me why you think that is. Also, I believe you've seen on my first pass I had to do a kind of a buffing motion because this razor, it's not cutting anymore. It got quite dull. The final shave after 2 passes is acceptable. It's not baby smooth, but it's acceptable. And I'm good with acceptable. I don't need to have a baby smooth shave every time. I don't want to have a baby smooth shave every time because this way I shave more often. Well, thank you for watching, guys. Hope this was interesting or informative. Anyway, thank you for watching and see you next time.